Hello, my name is Giuseppe Conti. I am the founder of Conti Advanced Business Learning, a company that specializes in negotiation and influencing training. I'm talking to you from beautiful Dubai, and I'm about to run a workshop for the executive MBA class at London Business School. And living in this Middle East culture, I wanted to take the opportunity to talk to you about non-verbal communication and negotiation, also with a bit spin about some cross-cultural differences. Non-verbal communication is a huge topic, so it would be difficult to cover it in a few minutes. Let me focus for a moment in one of the elements, which is the gesture. You may have, for instance, learned in the past that certain gestures are associated to certain attitude. So, for instance, having an open posture may be a sign of openness, or having a closed posture may be a sign of defensiveness, or maybe moving hands may be a sign of satisfaction, or considering your ideas, maybe leaning forward is a sign of showing interest, etc., etc. Now, those are stereotypes. The reality is much more complex than this. For instance, you may have a closed posture because it's comfortable to you, or maybe because it's cold. So you cannot just from one gesture, one posture, try to make a conclusion regarding negotiation. So the advice to try to read the body language of another person is to look at a combination of elements in a context of interaction. Let me clarify this topic. So you should not look just for one sign, but you should look for more than one sign in a certain context. Let me give you an example, for instance. I just met a new colleague from Vietnam, and we ended up going for lunch together. As we went for lunch, after 5 or 10 minutes that we were talking, I asked to him, listen, I'm passionate about the history of Vietnam. Can you please tell me what you think about, and I gave the name of an historical leader. And as I asked him this question, I've seen him that he moved back on a chair, he crossed his arm, and he had a long time of hesitation. So, in a context of interaction, I have seen a number of signs that gave me the message that the person was uncomfortable with the topic I was raising, and in fact it was not very smart of me to raise such a topic after having known the person only for such a short time. The other element that we want to keep in mind is that there are also cross-cultural differences, and we have to be careful in trying to read the body language of the other person, assuming to our own cultural standards. So it is a good idea to learn what kind of gesture may be offensive to certain culture, and also recognizing that we may have different paradigms. I mean, you may have listened to somebody from the south of India that to say yes moves the head on a lateral way, different from what may be done in Western Europe. Another thing, for instance, is that some part of China, the child, especially the girls, are raised from the parents with the message, don't keep eye contact if you want to be polite to a person. So a person that follows the advice of the mom may not look at you in your eyes in order to be polite, while a Western that negotiates with a Chinese person that doesn't keep eye contact may draw the conclusion that the other person is not trustworthy because he doesn't keep eye contact. So do make sure that when you do your non-verbal communication learning that you take into account multiple elements in the context of interaction, and that you take into account some cultural differences. If you want to find out some more on negotiation and influencing, do visit our website www.cabl.ch. Thank you very much.